Here's your recap on Laura. Over the next 12 to 24 hours, likely to gain more intensity, looking a little more impressive on the satellite image. Clear circulation, getting a little more circular and symmetrical. Those are indications that this storm has a good window of opportunity to continue to strengthen, and that's exactly what's being forecast. It's moving away from us, so that's good for us, not good for folks in southwestern Louisiana or the upper Texas coast, with landfall points somewhere between Houston and the Lake Charles area or thereabouts, with some storm surge risks up and down the entire Louisiana coast and perhaps even over towards Gulfport. But locally speaking, again, that high pressure ridge that's just off to our east and building on top of us is what's shoving it away from our side of the Gulf. Eventually the system will round that high and spread some rain and maybe even some stronger winds across the Mississippi Valley and into the Ohio Valley. But it's over those very warm waters, and we haven't had too many storms in this part of the region over the season so far. So this has a lot of fuel with water temperatures around 86 degrees or so, and even a few feet underneath the surface. You have plenty of warm water and limited upper level winds. So it's just the environment that is quite ideal for this to keep growing. Recall Michael, it started off as a Category 1 and then reached the Panhandle as a 5. That's not the forecast for this, but it can undergo an intensification process that will take it into a major hurricane level just before it makes landfall in the western Gulf region. What else is out there that we need to be tracking? Quite honestly, not much of anything else, at least nothing that warrants immediate concern. It's this zone here in the eastern side of the Atlantic where these systems will tend to move off of Africa and develop, but a wave of moisture doesn't really show much opportunity. Another very vigorous low is set to emerge into the Cape Verde region. But as it stands now, I think the next 5 to 7 days will be okay when it comes to future storms developing. It seems like it's going to be a little bit distant before our next name.